Hey, all you Reds fans out there, this is Nate, and we just got done 2-0 win at home, Southampton, Friday Night Football. Just like last season, we played Aston Villa Friday Night Football, but this was our first match back at Old Trafford, and it was fantastic football. Um, it was a lot like Bournemouth at the beginning, where it just took us a little bit to get going, took us a while to really find our feet, find our legs, but I noticed in this match against Southampton, it just took us like a shorter amount of time, even though it took us a while, maybe the first 15, 20 minutes. It was kind of, we were trudging through, trying to find our feet, and then suddenly we started finding it. And the attack looked great. The transition from defense to midfield to our front attackers was great. And then obviously Rooney with a fantastic ball to Ibrahimovic for the first goal on the header. And then Luke Shaw really simply in the box in the second half, tripped up by Classy, and obviously the penalty, one of the easiest penalties you'll see that could be given by a referee. And then obviously Ibrahimovic fooled the keeper, went the opposite way down into the corner for a second goal, and we won 2-0. So right now, two Premier League matches, two Premier League wins, 6 points, a goal difference of +4, and we are top of the Premier League to begin game week 2. So fantastic stuff. But just to talk about a few things from the match, I wanted to focus on 4 players and their impact on the game. First player for me, Paul Pogba. He was my man of the match. The man was unbelievable. He was the box-to-box midfielder that we believed we were buying. I did see a tweet that said we should send Juventus $50 million more just for Pogba for what he did. What we saw today is exactly what we knew we were getting, and Pogba came through 100%. So it was fantastic to see him do that. We thought he would get a few minutes. He ends up starting. He ends up playing the full 90. And it was fantastic to see. I know he's getting his legs, his match legs. We're only going to get better. He's only going to improve. Had a couple of chances for a goal. Didn't put any of those away, but still, my man of the match clearly dominated the midfield, passing, tackling, getting back on defense, transitioning, making certain plays that really only Paul Pogba makes, where the defenders come in and he uses his legs or his length to get around defenders, and suddenly the ball is free and he can now run with it. He did that a lot at Juve, and we saw that here. So that £89 million price tag on Paul Pogba looks like a feather on his back. He barely even playing like he's the most expensive player in the world as far as feeling the pressure and the weight of it. He just played like he does. He is the man. So Paul Pogba, fantastic, my man of the match. Second person I want to talk about, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The man has 3 Premier League goals in his first 2 games. He's been a fantastic addition to the squad. Not only, he's not young, he's not running like he would have maybe 10 years ago or something like that. He plays different now. He comes out, he holds the ball, he checks in. A lot of the times when we have a set piece or a corner kick, we've now got height in the box. Fellaini, Pogba, Bay, and Ibrahimovic, those 4 players, we now suddenly in one transfer window have all the height we've been missing and that we've been getting beaten by the last few seasons. We've got that in our squad now. And obviously Ibrahimovic, fantastic, powerful header. He beat Font, who I hope joins this week, just like he did Wes Morgan in the Community Shield, beat him, powered his header in for the first goal, and then took the penalty duty away from Rooney and slotted in the penalty for a second goal. So fantastic from Zlatan. I have a feeling he's going to be the Golden Boot winner, 34 years of age, probably be 35 before the season ends, and he's going to take that Golden Boot. Fantastic to have him in the squad. The next player I want to talk about is Wayne Rooney. Obviously, he's been somebody that people have really slated in the recent past, probably in the last 4 seasons. Obviously, from when RVP was here, now moving forward into David Moyes' time, 2 years with Louis van Gaal. And Rooney's played well. He's done fine. He's not the player he used to be, which I hope, obviously, people should realize. He's 30, 31 now. He's not 24, and so he's not going to be the player he was. He has changed, but he can still be effective. He still has a lot to offer this team, and his team, his club, and his teammates love him. They respect him. They look to him for leadership, and he provides it in a different way than a Roy Keane or somebody like that. And so Wayne Rooney played, I think he's been fantastic so far. Sometimes the attack slows down when he's around, and other times he does things that other players wouldn't do. Just like he did in that FA Cup final, creating that mazy run, finding Fellaini, who chested it on Tamata for that goal. He kind of did something similar. He chased that ball down in the corner today and then put in a fantastic cross for Zlatan to score. So fantastic from Rooney. I'm super happy. But I want to kind of juxtapose him with Henrikh Mhkitaryan, who came in late, played the last 17 or so minutes, and Mkhitaryan is fantastic. Watching him with the ball is literally mouth-watering. It's so good and so amazing to see him on the ball. So you've got a Wayne Rooney who people would love to see replaced by Henrikh Mkhitaryan, which I don't think any of us could complain about that at all. Mkhitaryan is a fantastic footballer in the prime of his career. We're going to get him for 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 seasons while he's literally in his prime. This is fantastic. And we got glimpses of it every time he's played. And again tonight, some great runs. His dribbling skills are fantastic. When he's got the ball at his feet, he can get around players. Obviously laid that ball off for Pogba right at the end. I thought Pogba had scored with it when he hit it. But these two players, Wayne Rooney and Mkhitaryan, you can swap them, and I think Mourinho will, but it's early days right now, and I think in the end we're going to see some fantastic things happening with this squad. Rooney, who is not what he used to be, Mkhitaryan, who is in his prime and ready to go. You can swap these players, but literally right now, having either one is really good. But you are taking a step up when you put in Mkhitaryan now. He is bringing something that we don't have in the squad already, and I hope to see a lot more of him. So a 2-0 win for Manchester United, 6 points from 6 possible points, plus 4 goal difference, something that I think we should keep an eye on this season, as it's been kind of an Achilles heel over the past few seasons, but this year is different. The whole thing is different. It feels different. It looks different, and now we're back. So hope you enjoyed the match. I sure did. Hope you're doing well wherever you're at. Stay safe, and in the end, come on, you Reds!